Hello, WIM community. My name is Jordan Windle, and I am the Senior Director of Platform Services and Client Development here at Find Your Influence. I am so grateful for this opportunity to share the latest and greatest when it comes to our platform capabilities. The FYI platform allows brands and agencies to identify influencers, launch campaigns, track performance, and then report on the results. You can also leverage our managed services team of expert marketers to execute your campaigns, all with guaranteed results. We have been around since 2013, so this technology, accompanied by our best practices, is powered by nearly a decade of campaign data. So one of our top differentiators has always been our opted-in community of influencers. Additionally, we are thrilled to announce that our latest release is actually going to allow you to source from both in-network and out-of-network profiles. That gives you access to over 18 million influencers. Most of the tools out there in the marketplace now are limited to just one or the other, but with Find Your Influence, you have the best of both worlds. It means deeper profile insights and search capabilities, the opportunity to leverage custom surveys, a higher response rate, increased protection in terms of brand safety, and finally, that real-time reporting. The second differentiator of Find Your Influence is our pricing. We offer options for any size or budget and have a range of offerings, which means we can meet you where you're at today, and we can grow with you as you scale your programs. One of my favorite things about Find Your Influence has to be our dedicated support team. Our client success team manages campaigns for some of the world's largest brands and agencies, which means that their firsthand experiences result in direct feedback that translates into platform solutions. It is an incredible value to our self-service clients to be able to benefit from their knowledge and best practices. Because of this, we can relate to your challenges. The platform anticipates those needs, and you can lean on your dedicated client success manager who can show you just how we've created solutions for similar campaigns or brainstorm a path to success. So we'll go ahead and start off here in influencer discovery. As I mentioned, influencer discovery is going to provide you with access to over 18 million profiles. Here you'll see the ability to search by topic, influencer reach and engagement, influencer demographics, and audience demographics. You have the option to either make an offer to an existing campaign, or you can invite them to the network in order to get more information on them to further qualify. So once an influencer has opted into the network, because they're required to authenticate through their social channels, that API access provides more advanced search capabilities and profile insights. There is an additional element of brand safety when selecting influencers that are in network, and that's because those profiles are reviewed by a member of our team prior to being available to our advertisers. Additionally, influencers are required to sign a standard agreement in which they agree to adhere to all of the relevant and required compliance regulations. That includes those FTC disclosures and some of the standard brand safety guidelines. Additionally, FYI's technology is going to monitor and report any abnormal patterns so that influencers can be flagged and investigated for fraudulent tactics for audience or engagement growth. So when it comes to finding the right influencers, these search capabilities are going to include some of the basic search filters like searching by social reach or engagement rate, but there are some advanced features in here as well. So let's say that I want to find an influencer that is similar to Jane Coe from A Taste of Cocoa. So you'll see here that Jane appears first on the search, and then all of the following profiles here include a percentage of similarity to Jane. The preview is going to include the top things that we need to know about Jane, along with quick links out to her social channels. Here you can see that Jane is based in Austin, Texas, but let's say for this particular list, I need influencers that live in the state of California. So I can either type that into the location search here, Or I can just type it into the open field, and you'll see that California comes up as a state option. From there, I'll update the criteria even further to include a required social reach of, let's say, 25,000 to 250,000 on Instagram. Let's say for this particular campaign, the influencers need to be at least 25 years or older, and their audience needs to mimic that as well. And so on and so forth. You can keep layering on that search criteria to narrow down those results and find just the right influencer. I also wanted to show you how you can search by keywords. So in this example, let me go ahead and type in vegan to see if I can find some influencers who have utilized the keyword vegan often in their content. You can see here below each preview, there's a little word for vegan there and a number next to it. That is the number of times that the influencer has posted about that word vegan that we're picking up here. And if you click into that button in this expanded profile, you'll also be able to see the full context in which it was used. And you can also link to that original post. Now let's go ahead and expand those influencer profiles for more insights. Here you'll see some past performance data like average CPM and CPE along with their average rate. You're also going to see some insights into how their follower count has changed over time. Continue to scroll down here to get their audience demographics as well as the top states and cities that they reach. Up here, you can also add notes to save for yourself or maybe to share with your internal team members. For this example, maybe I'll call out Jane has been sharing about remodeling her new house. She could be a great fit to propose to some of our home decor brands. And we'll go ahead and save that. You can also add influencers to lists. So if you go ahead and add to list, you're able to pull up any of those past lists that you created, or you can go in here to create a new list. So another way to qualify influencers that is pretty unique to Find Your Influence is our survey functionality. So this is going to be an especially great tool when you need to confirm some of that criteria that may be outside of the basic search criteria, or maybe it's difficult to discover even through that manual vetting. So let's talk about campaign creation. This is made super easy in the platform. It really involves 4 simple steps here. Upload your custom criteria. You can utilize our standard agreement with the influencers, or you can upload your own. And once the campaign has been reviewed and is confirmed, that's when you can start recruiting influencers. Next up, influencer recruitment and negotiation. So you can see here that you have the option to either start the negotiation with an offer or you can request a quote. You can also go down here to adjust the post quantity and channel. You'll see that as I do this, the calculated rate here down at the bottom does fluctuate. And this calculation compares the total reach in your selection to historical campaign data, and that can be used as a suggested price. So ultimately, this tool will give your team the ability to move forward with more informed and fair investments. From there, once an offer is sent, influencers have the flexibility to negotiate with rate, channel, post quantity, and even product value. So back in your campaign, you're able to keep track of those offers that you sent out. You can see who's responded, you can manage the counter offers, and keep track of your budget as well. Influencers are also going to receive an email notification which links out to the full campaign details in their own influencer portal. And the mobile-first design makes it easy for influencers to review campaign offers on the go, respond quickly to those offers, and also locate the requirements to fulfill any of those campaign obligations. This is all designed with the intention to create a really seamless experience for your team of influencer partners, and all of that has resulted in an increased response rate and campaign acceptance. So you can also manage all of the campaign communication through the Message Center. All of this is designed for personalization and communication at scale. In terms of content auditing and approval, influencers are going to have the ability to upload their drafts to the platform for your review. Once all of that content goes live, all of the draft submissions and feedback are going to remain documented in your Content Requirements tab. Content is automatically pulled into your campaign along with those real-time stats. So API access provides both front-end and back-end insights. Gone are the days of requiring influencers to submit screenshots to you of those back-end results. And then up here at the influencer performance level, you can view the performance across all of the accounts, or you can narrow down by a particular social channel. You can review the top performers by engagements, views, and impressions. And if you hop on over to analytics, you can get a lot of those same results, but at the campaign level here. Additionally, you're going to see total campaign media value, engagement rate, return on investment, cost per click, cost per engagement, cost per impression. And you can also see all of these results by social channel as well. Once an influencer has fulfilled their contracted requirements, you can go ahead and approve them for payment. I always get a big sigh of relief when I get to tell new customers that all of the payments are filtered through FYI, which means you don't need to collect any payment information from influencers or W-9s. You don't need to manage the communication of those payment statuses. Rather, you can submit payment to FYI for the sum of those influencer fees, and then we handle the distribution and all of the taxes as well. That's obviously an additional and significant time savings for your team. And let's quickly look at the pricing here, which can be found right on our website. As mentioned, we have an option for any budget and volume, whether you're managing a dozen campaigns a year or hundreds of campaigns each year. We even have an option in here for exchange, which is a limited version of our platform designed for easy product trade, and that is available for only $199 a month. The Essentials, Professional, and Agency licenses that you see here all include dedicated account support and training from our wonderful client success team. And the minimum commitment for any of these is 6 months, and there is no required commitment in terms of influencer spend. That's all we have time for today. There's so much more that I want to share with you, so I would love to connect with each of you one-on-one just to chat through your influencer needs and see how I can help you take things to the next level this year. Before we sign off, I wanted to express our gratitude for this wonderful WIM community. FYI is women-owned, which is why it's extra special to us to be part of this community and have this channel where we can share our experiences and support each other to make better decisions on how we conduct business and develop thoughtful practices in this industry. And as a special thank you to our friends at WIM, we are extending a special offer to you for 10% off your annual subscription. However, if you contact us in the next 24 hours, we're increasing that discount to 20% off. So just mention the WIM community and we'll get you all set up. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek demo of Find Your Influence, and we look forward to hearing from you.